Hey, Mr. Fishy, you're in here pretty quick. Just getting the rest of this stuff set up now. Honestly, Meta, I have no idea. I'm bored as hell, so I just want to do something. But if you have any good ideas, just let me know. Just let me know. Yeah, it was funny. The Meta, you just kept getting invited and uninvited to this chat that um, the Gus chat. They kept inviting you and uninviting you. I have no idea. No idea what that's all about. There's a chat room called Gus the Scrub King Gaming, and yeah, they kept inviting you and then uninviting you. Uh, I have no idea what the purpose of that was. One time you got uninvited because I said don't invite that scrub. Um, Outside of that, I don't know why they were doing it. No idea. Hey Dreamin', hey Talon. What boss? I hope you're not talking about yourself, 'cause you're not my boss. You, sir, are not my boss. So unless Taters is here, then that statement would be incorrect. Incorrect, sir. Hey, Duck Commander. When am I planning to get into New York? Thurs Thursday, right? I believe. I'm not sure. I haven't really worked out all the details with Cade yet, but I'm going to be picking him up on the way. So I haven't really worked out all the details yet on the time and stuff. Um, so it'll probably be Thursday at some point during the day, would be my guess. Yes, the Duck Commander has arrived. It's a bit tempting to fly into Houston and drive with you guys. It's definitely going to be me and Cade and possibly Nick. Nick has not made a decision yet. Um, um, Whether he's going to be able to go or not, it has to do with him looking for, I believe, looking for a job or interviews or whatever the case may be. So it's not official on Nick yet, one way or the other. But uh, Cade and I have definitely decided that we're going to do it. So that's up to you. The only thing is you're gonna have to take off more time from work if you fly into Houston. But I'd love to have you come with us for sure. Yeah, Meta, we were talking about that in that chat. Kind of an interesting chat. um, so yeah, I did reply to you, Dreamin'. So when are we? When are we try? Yeah, we like. Oops, I better get this back on. We're We haven't made an exact plan on when we're driving, but we're kind of still up in the air about exact timing of it. Um, but I'm flexible, so if you want to do it Wednesday, we can do it Wednesday. Tuesday, I can do it Tuesday. Um, either way, you're gonna have to take off more time from work than just Thursday, Friday, because we'd have to leave Wednesday at the latest to get there by Thursday, and you'd probably have to miss Monday also, um, because if we leave Sunday, we won't get back to Houston until at least Monday, I'm thinking. But yeah, we can talk about that more later. But I'm flexible. I'm off the whole week. I'm flexible on when we leave and all that stuff, so um, that's all good. I think it's gonna be fun either way. Yeah, if you flew into Houston Wednesday morning, I'd pick you up at the airport even. Um, I'd prefer if you flew into um, IAH George Bush International Airport. That'd be that's the one that one's only about 20 minutes from my house. Um, but I mean, if you had to fly into Hobby, that's fine too. Um, but yeah, I could even pick you up at the airport. Okay, and you could fly back. Yeah, either way, however you'd want to do it. It'd be cool either way. Either way, for sure. You can even give me a call right now. We could talk about it while I'm doing this stuff, if you wanted to. If it's easier than typing everything in. Up to you. Why would you fly into Houston? That would be. Oh, you silly, silly boy. Yeah, 46 units. I'm doing well in the unit department. It's all that grinding I've been doing. Um, let's check out my amazing grind that's been going on here. All right, 0, 0, 0. Oh, there must be a problem. Huh. For some reason, none of my fights have logged. Amazing. Good morning.
What did you say?
Good morning. Or
Good morning.
should I say, Dap the Great? Be, be,
That's
be
exactly what
like,
I was thinking. Like, where's the proper Enzo greeting?
right, right. I missed it. I missed it.
Oh man. Okay. The flights into Houston are more expensive than the flights into um,
That's so dumb.
New York. It's
It's
2 hours closer, obviously.
right. That, that's kind of dumb. I figured it would be cheaper.
So here's one for 170.
That's not bad.
Uh,
But
but
you're doing one flight, right? It wouldn't be a two-way flight.
well, I mean, yeah, I mean, I'd have to fly to Houston, and then I'd have to, from New York, I'd have to fly
Right.
back home. I doubt Heisey knows how to drive Talon. That seems rather
Or
unlikely.
I don't think he can maintain a license.
Exactly. How far is the drive from Houston? Because we'd be going to Atlanta first, right?
Well, he doesn't actually live in Atlanta. He actually lives in South Carolina.
Oh, that's right. I
But
forgot
yeah,
about that.
I mean it's about the same as if we were going to Atlanta. It's a little less time than going to Atlanta. I think it's right around the halfway point to get to his about where he is. But it's a haul. It's gonna be geez, I had figured it out. Hold on. Let me uh let me look at it real quick.
What did you call me? A rabble rouser?
I don't know what he's calling you.
Oh goodness.
Let me look at this real quick.
I'm surprised the Houston flights are so much.
Yeah, actually, I am too.
I wonder maybe if it's just because it's this specific airport.
Well,
Let me see.
you could do. I mean, look at Hobby too. I mean, do all Houston airports. Um, I mean, it's really not that much of a difference.
Uh, no. Well, let me see.
So it's 24-hour drive.
Oh, so leaving at like okay, so if I fly in at like 1 o'clock, that'd be kind of rough because we wouldn't get there then until probably Thursday afternoon.
Right.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's with it's gonna take probably if it's a 24-hour drive, probably it's gonna be more closer to 25-hour drive to pick up
Cade.
Cade because he's a little bit out of the ideal way. He's not that far
Right.
out of the way, but it's a little bit out of the ideal way. Um, I'm just looking at it. Um, but then you gotta stop for gas. You gotta stop to eat. That sort of thing. So it'd probably take a good 28 hours, I'd say,
Ooh.
with everything. I'm guessing.
And that's without like stopping to sleep.
Right.
Can you drive for 28 hours straight?
I can drive for a long time, but I need like a 3 hour nap. That'd probably be about it. I usually
Uh,
when we drive to Maine once a year, and I usually drive for about 12 to 14 hours, and then my wife will drive for like maybe 3 4 hours, and then I'll do another 12.
damn, that's a long time.
But New York's a little closer than Maine, so that's better at least. No, we're not gonna get lost.
It's a lot. It's a huge hassle to do it, but it'd be a lot of
Well,
fun.
yeah, I think it'd be a lot of fun. I mean, I've done the trip. I mean, I've done the trip now 4 times, so I mean, you're not gonna get lost. I mean, it's
You
not
just go
difficult.
north.
You drive the interstate. I mean, it's not difficult.
Would
But
we rent a car? Or would we just take your car?
yeah, I haven't decided that yet. Probably gonna take mine, I would think, just for cost purposes. I mean, it'd be kind of expensive to rent, but I'm kind of looking into that. And then which one of my
Do you have like
vehicles?
do you have like a nice Mercedes or something for
No,
us or?
no. I have two vehicles. One is the my car that I drive. It's not a very good car. I mean, it's not great. It's not terrible. And then I have the family van. So that
Which one would we be getting?
I don't know. I'm kind of been looking at that on what I want to do. But
Oh, that's a little strike against.
yeah, well, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I mean,
Uh,
we could maybe rent a vehicle, but then that's going to cost some extra change. Yeah, no station wagon. How many speeding tickets would I get? I typically don't speed more than I usually set my cruise control for about 4 over, so I don't usually get too many speeding tickets. Because when I was younger, I got way too many, including I got a criminal speeding ticket. I had to go
Oh,
to
criminal speeding ticket? That's
yeah.
going over 100.
No,
Or double, or did you double something?
In Maine it's anything above 30 over. The
Oh, really?
posted speed limit, yeah. I was going 82 and a 45. So, yeah, I had to go to court for that.
Who won?
The court. I lost my license for like 2 months.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty rough.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. And the funny part was it was just after I'd met my wife, so I had to explain to her parents why I didn't have my license. Yeah.
That's pretty hilarious.
Yeah. So, yeah, so probably going to leave, well, depending on what you're going to do, either Tuesday or Wednesday. Um, you know, I don't really know. I don't have a lot of details yet because we really haven't ironed them all out.
I'm looking on Kayak and every like flight rating for all these Houston flights is like a 1 because they're all so expensive. I'm surprised. I'm
Yeah,
surprised there's not more flights into Houston.
yeah, I would think there would be. I mean, I fly into Boston all the time, nonstop, and usually can get a round ticket, um, for 250 bucks.
Like the only one that's flying out, if I wanted to fly out at midnight on Tuesday to get to Houston at 6 a.m., is almost $300 one way. That's insane.
That's ridiculous.
Because the flights I was looking at to New York are about that much, round trip.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. You should, I mean, honestly, you should be able to find a flight to
It should be like
Houston
150
for
maybe.
yeah 150 bucks.
Yeah.
I mean, anything more than that is just outrageous. I don't know why it would be that expensive.
How long is the drive? Let me see. We could take my car.
You're probably you're probably quite a ways from Houston. You're probably another 20 hours or so at least.
Really?
I
Oh my
bet.
God.
I bet you are.
Houston. Directions.
Talon says I'm doing it all wrong. Call up U-Haul, get a truck, put an ad for people needing to move, charge 600 and throw everyone in the back. Pure profit.
Oh wow, it's like 30 hours.
Yeah, it's you're not very close.
Oh, so you're closer to New York than I am to you, I think.
Yeah,
A little bit.
yeah.
Because it's through all of Texas.
Yeah, Texas is huge.
Yeah.
And then if you're looking at driving to Houston, I mean, then you're talking a lot of time off from work.
Yeah, that's a no-go. I wish it was during the summer
Yeah, that'd be
when I
better.
when I was off. Then I wouldn't mind taking like a week.
Right.
All right, where does Cade live?
Since
Let's see.
South Carolina, I don't have the exact. He probably told us at one point in that chat
Probably.
because originally he was going to drive down to Atlanta to pick up Nick.
But Nick doesn't live in Atlanta.
No, he was gonna have, I know, but he was gonna drive down to Atlanta. He was gonna have Nick fly into Atlanta, and then they were gonna drive from there.
Oh,
I don't know why, but that was what they were originally gonna do. And then I said, why don't I just take Nick with me? You
because
know?
you guys live in the same place.
Right.
That would make more sense.
I was watching the um, Summer Showdown today, and the first guy that was up, he lives in the same town I do, in Spring.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's pretty funny.
Yep. Yeah,
So
that's
I
what
don't know.
Talon's saying you could fly to where Kate is.
That's what I was gonna
But I,
look at.
but I
Yeah.
don't think that's going to be any. I mean, that's still maybe it will. I don't know. Airlines are so weird.
Rank 4 Spider Gwen or She-Hulk. I ranked up She-Hulk today to rank 4. I used that goddamn piece of shit Spidey in AQ um, against Spider Gwen. She evaded every single combo, so I never got the slow on her. So I am officially done with Spidey, and we'll be bringing
You
She-Hulk
didn't
tomorrow.
have a whole lot of love for that Spider-Man anyway.
He is garbage.
Helps your prestige at least.
That's true. It got me the #1 prestige.
What's the airport that you normally fly out of?
I can fly out of any of them. SFO, San Jose, Oakland,
SFO?
San Francisco. Most of the flights are from San Francisco.
I'm just gonna type in San Francisco. All right. No, that's not what I wanted to do. See, this is the other stuff that I was talking about. It wasn't necessarily going to be anything good on this stream. And actually, some of it was just me seeing if some of the work I did on my computer was helping the lag at all on this game. Because it's been terrible.
Go to Ireland, spend the weekend? Hell, no way. I want to.
Now, this is going to be something that, definitely don't get to do very often, so.
Yeah.
Come on, you stupid.
I don't know where in South Carolina, like, to go to look at.
Well, you could check Atlanta too. I mean, it wouldn't be that unreasonable to go to Atlanta before going to.
Where is Atlanta?
Because he was telling Nick to fly into Atlanta, so I'm sure it's not that far.
Okay, so here's Atlanta, here's South Carolina. All right, let's check out Atlanta. So if I flew into Atlanta like Wednesday afternoon, Spirit Airlines, that's a no-go, right?
It's one of those discount ones, I think.
Yeah, $90.
Yeah, quite the discount. Hopefully they have two wings.
$90. Frontier is also a no-go. But $90, man, $89 to fly into Atlanta.
The final Frontier.
But yeah. And it's like $300 is the cheapest one. That's so bizarre.
Yeah, it's really wishing that it's really trying to prevent you from.
I mean, it's more expensive to go one way than it is to do and to fly to New York and back home. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I am looking for one way. This is weird. This is so weird, right?
Yeah, I'm looking. I use Priceline a lot of times. All right. See, those are later in the day though. You want to be here earlier. Let's see, I got a bunch for 155. That's Alaska Airlines. What the hell?
Alaska is fine. They're good.
See, those are. You'd be leaving at 5:30 in the morning and not getting here till 5 o'clock at night.
Yeah, that's a no-go.
Yeah, I got a
Only direct. I'm willing to pay more to minimize the time I have to
direct
land and
flights.
take off.
Right. Well, let me go direct flight only here.
I guess I could skip the Warlock crystal
280.
opening and just book the flight.
284. What's 284? Let me look at it. Yeah, because you can't take the extra time off to work to drive, so. I'll have to do this in a little bit.
Yeah, like the one-way flight that I'm looking at to New York is 119.
That's that's ridiculous. It's definitely wanting you to not be part of the road trip.
I mean, that's like such
shoot.
a huge difference.
I forgot we had chat going on here. The real deal. DAP obviously not worried about stalkers. No, not really. I mean, what did they? I mean, they know that I live in Houston. I mean, go ahead, find me.
How many people live in Houston?
Just a few million. No big deal. Actually, well, I guess I did say
You don't even
I
live in
live in.
Houston.
Yeah, I was gonna say I do. I already told him that I live in Spring, which still pretty good size. You know, 100,000 or so people.
Yeah, like here's a perfect flight. Leaves at 11:30 my time, which is what I want, so I get there in the morning. $119 on United into. I mean, it flies into New Jersey, but
Meta, 3 days away. How many trivia questions you got so far? Zero or more than zero? I have more than zero.
you do?
I do have more than zero completed. Yes,
Wow.
I do, but not a whole lot more than zero. I got a couple categories done. That's about it. But I'm off tomorrow, so I'll get a lot of it done tomorrow. My questions be a little bit different than past trivia's.
They gonna be answerable?
They're gonna be more answerable, I think. Like I
Okay.
think the 4 point questions are more gettable.
Okay. Meta
They're
likes to make those just straight up
well,
impossible.
that's good. I mean, maybe a few of them will be, but to me, I want it to be interesting all the way through. So every every question should be able to be like scoreable. Like after in our first round, after we answered the 1 and 2 point questions, I mean the first round was pretty much over.
Right.
So yeah. All right, what was I supposed to be doing? I did the event quest. What else did I promise? I did the other stuff. I was looking up, talking about Old Man Logan's belt buckle again. Let's take a look at Old Man Logan, shall we? See if we can settle this once and for all.
Like here's a round trip 267 to New York.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to beat that. Your cheapest option is definitely going to be to fly to New York.
No, but if it costs like even close to the same, I would be happy to. I would rather like take the extra day off and drive with you guys. It would be more fun. Oh, here's a flight for 3,600. What do you get for that?
That that belt buckle is gold.
Oh, you get to fly business class for 3,600. Okay.
So I don't know who said gold and who's saying yellow, but that belt buckle is gold. I don't know what other color. It's not yellow. Yellow is much brighter than that. That is
No, that's
a
gold. Who
that is
said that
that
was yellow?
Talon. Talon's been saying it's been yellow for, and
That's
also
ludicrous. Talon needs to open his eyes.
TJ Shark is saying yellow.
No, it's yellow is ridiculous. If that's yellow, that's like purple.
That there's how can that? I mean, I could
Yellow.
go with brass if brass is a color, but if I'm going that's a gold color. Oh, I just got a message saying I was clearing AQ. I don't know about that.
Enzo's awake.
Enzo's up. Yeah, I don't see how that could be yellow. See the mutant symbol, that's closer to being yellow.
Do you have a 5-star old man, Logan?
I don't know. I'd have to look.
And where did all your units go?
My units went down. Yeah.
Where did they go?
This is yellow. This is gold. Just saying. Gold is actually a reddish yellow. Okay. I don't know why we're arguing about this. Do I have a? Let's look at. I don't even know if I have a 5-star Logan. 5-star mutant. Yeah, I do. Unduped. I do. I do.
Are you pretty much going to be driving down I-10? Is that the
I-10 until you head north.
to where 65?
I would have to look at it. Normally,
That's the one that goes into like Atlanta.
yeah, I don't typically go to Atlanta, but if in this case I might, you know, going to where I looked up Cade's thing the last time I did it, and I don't quite get to Atlanta. I'm gonna go through Georgia, but I'm not gonna go to Atlanta. Um, but again, if I mean if you fly into Atlanta, I'd pick you up there. It's not a big deal.
Right. I just don't understand why it's so much. Why it costs like 3 times as much to
It
fly
doesn't, yeah,
into
it doesn't make any
Atlanta than
sense.
New
It
York.
doesn't make any sense at all. So we got Talon and TJ Shark are convinced it's yellow still. I don't know how. I don't know how it could be yellow.
In a stream where we have a meta. Ooh, this is the famous Crossbones fight, right?
Yeah.
Let's go. What happened to your Void and to your Captain America?
They suck. No, I just
I don't
man,
think they suck.
no, friggin' Void. I have to use Void in one fight in Section 1 because
Oh my god.
Mephisto.
Are you using potions in AQ? Oh, you just used 2 potions. I had like a violent reaction to that. You need those for war.
Yeah. So you gonna let me tell my story, or are
Why
you?
is your Void not rank 5?
Yeah, my Void needs to be rank 5, but I don't know why they keep sending me this path without a rank 5 Void.
No, why do you not have a rank 5 Void? And you're running Suicide. He's awful with Suicides.
Oh well.
Wow, you just got lucky on that. When he shrugged it off, you could have died right there.
I do this fight all the time. There's no luck involved.
There's no luck involved. What's the fight in Section 1 that gets you, like, that loses all your champions?
The friggin' Human Torch.
What's so bad about him?
Mephisto can't fight him because he's a
Why?
mystic.
Oh, okay. Why can't Void fight him?
The Void can fight him. I just suck. Like if you were to seriously, if you were to see,
What is the node? Is it like some crazy node?
it's just that it's I don't know what the name of it, but basically if you attack him, you're gonna get incinerated.
He's incinerate
I
immune.
know, but if you attack into the block, you're gonna get
Uh-huh.
frostbite.
Don't attack into the block.
Right. Now, the problem comes,
Freezer burn is what
yeah,
it's
that's what
called.
it's called. The problem is I keep getting destroyed by the L2.
Just block it.
Yeah, I should, but I keep wanting to evade it.
And
I have failed miserably. And I used to be like I did it during the event quest all the time, but for some reason right now I'm just having so much trouble um, evading it.
honestly, that fight doesn't sound that difficult.
It's not. Void should wreck that fight. And I actually, I mean, Void's not even in it necessarily for that fight, except he is because I can't do it with a Mephisto. But so basically, what's happened the last 2 days is Void has gotten wrecked, and then I've been forced to come in with Mephisto, and he just, oh my god, Mephisto gets eaten alive in that fight because of the other incinerate that he does against Mystics or whatever that he's not immune to for whatever reason. Like Mephisto gains life, basically gains power and life when you have the debuff, but for some
Uh-huh.
reason on the other incinerate that he gets wrecked by. I don't understand why. The
Interesting.
purple one.
That was a good fight.
Yeah, that fight was fine. I probably didn't need to put all those potions in because now I don't
Do
need
you
void anymore.
you just wasted 2 potions. What are you gonna do if you need to heal up in war?
I'll use my other potions.
You don't have any other potions.
I got plenty of potions.
You have 3.
Well, I'll get 2 more tomorrow.
But tomorrow's war.
It's alright. Taters doesn't let me heal up anymore anyway. When I die, He says I'm done, so it's okay.
That's true. That's true. He was like, "Dap is done." I'm like, okay. Because I was asking him about I was asking. He wanted me to take the Human Torch fight in war, and I was like, "No, that's impossible. I can't do it with Void." I was like, "What about Dap?" He's like, "No, Dap is done." I'm like, okay.
Oh, yeah, I figured something like that happened. Because I could have taken Stark Spidey mini boss. I could have taken Human Torch. Because I
Well,
can't.
the Human Torch is the one that I was talking about because I don't remember why, but I just remember looking at it and like, okay, Void can't do it.
He
So
could do it.
I don't.
It's just unblockable.
But I
Toggle
mean,
unblockable.
it's not a good.
Oh, you know why? Because also the first 25 seconds there's no debuffs.
I just remember looking at it and thinking this is a terrible matchup. So I made Taters do it, or he suggested to do. No, I don't know who suggested it, but he did it with Red
I could have
Hulk,
done it.
and Red Hulk.
I don't know what this node is, but I don't need Void, so I can always just throw Void at this guy.
Red Hulk has
Oh,
way higher DPS. I don't get
projectile.
why don't you rank him right now?
I don't have the resources to rank him right now.
What are you missing?
Tier 5 alpha, tier 4.
Who was your
tier
last
4
rank 5?
basic and tier. I just ranked back Black Widow.
What did you rank her for?
Taters wanted me to. No, I ranked her for war.
Did you use her last war?
Nope, because Taters wouldn't let me. No, when she gets to rank 200, I'll probably get to use her. When she gets to SIC 200, I'll probably get to use her. You guys still arguing about the gold?
Well,
I already settled it. In this chat, we talk about it. It's gold. That is a gold color. Gold. Jeez. People. Check your eyes. What is this one? Should I even fight this one?
do you have any idea what part of South Carolina Kate is in?
I think it's the eastern part. I mean the western
Like
part.
like Augusta?
Augusta's in Georgia, isn't it?
I'm just looking at a map of like what the big cities are. There's a Columbia, a Charleston. Charleston is like right on the water.
Well, hold on. I can send him a message.
I think he's probably sleeping though.
That's true. It's 12:47 Eastern time. I can tell you tomorrow.
All right,
But I remember looking at it. It seemed to be on like yeah, Augusta's in Maine too. Yeah, that's capital of Maine. But the Augusta, Georgia is also a place as well.
That's where they have the golf course.
Yeah, where the Masters is. But yes, Augusta's in Maine. I know. I grew up less than an hour from Augusta.
Oh, it's like Augusta's like right on the border of South Carolina and
All right.
Georgia.
But if
That's
I
why.
remember right, it was somewhere near the western coast, west coast, the western side of the state. So it was kind of on the way. Eastern, western, south. Yeah, Meta, shut up. Freaking Meta.
Let's see what this Augusta, Georgia place costs. It's probably gonna be like $500. Oh, 150.
What? It's so bizarre. It's only 150 to fly into Augusta, Georgia, but
Oh, there's not even any nonstop flights.
oh well.
That's annoying. Boo. Boo.
Hey, Lizer. How's it going? Thanks for breaking up the coming in and breaking up this gold yellow argument that these people are having. Just saying hi with a smile. That's what I want to see. Nice people that don't argue.
Can't even fly in directly. What kind of nonsense is that?
So
Oh, this place.
yellow gold itself has silver and copper and zinc in it. Pure 0.999 gold is bright yellow. I rested the case like 40 minutes ago. Not really that long ago, but jeez.
So this flight flies through Atlanta.
You could conveniently decide not to get on the second flight.
and it's like half. Remember the Atlanta flights were all like $300
Right.
for 100 for half the price. You could fly to Atlanta and then to another hour to this Georgia to the Augusta.
So
That's so stupid.
you
Why
could
can't you
just
just fly?
not get on the second flight.
You can do that, right?
Why not?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. It flies on a McDouglas, on a McDonnell Douglas MD 88. They'll still fly?
I don't know. Now we're gonna get
Yeah.
sued because we disagree with Talon.
This is so weird.
Could be worse. I saw a waffles versus pancakes versus French toast in another chat. Yeah, wow. I wouldn't want to choose. I'd eat them all.
They all fly through Atlanta, every single one.
Atlanta is one of those hubs.
But why can't you fly into Atlanta?
Hey, look, we're ranked 5 now.
Who's rank 5?
We are.
Oh yeah, in war, we have a shot at top 3. If Meta hadn't screwed us that one war against NY, we could have been top 3.
If we win out and New York and ASR win only 2, then we can get top 3. We're only 1 win behind them guys. Less than a win, really. Yeah, all we need is two more bans and we're good to go.
Yeah, the cheapest. Well, there's a Frontier flight for $100.
Meta, don't listen to Dreamin'. He likes to get under people's skin. You get used to it.
Yeah, ASR is gonna lose. That's true.
More than likely, yeah. But we have to take care of our business.
It feels like we've maybe because the old standard of dying was like 6 deaths for the entire alliance, and now it's like 15. It doesn't feel like we've been like that good, but yet we're 5th, which is
You can have all the
very
inside
good.
info you want, but we've faced both teams and it's not even close on
Yeah,
on
they have no chance in hell.
and that's nothing to me, that's nothing against ASR, just you know, Kenobi is just that good. They destroyed us. Like it wasn't even a
They beat us by 30.
we didn't even have a prayer. So so like I said, it's nothing against ASR. I just there's nobody better than Kenobi.
Yeah, they are the best.
This season they are the best, no doubt about it.
IAH, right? That's the airport you wanted?
That is the closest airport to me, yeah.
Okay.
The other one is Hobby, which I think is just straight up HOU, but I don't quote me. But Hobby's in southern Houston, as opposed to I'm
Yeah,
on
I
the
mean,
north
I
side.
don't know any.
I'm on the north side, so.
Let's keep the flight times under like 7 hours.
New York used to be better, yeah. Yeah, NY used to be better. But
That's true.
I was surprised on how well, or I guess how close that war was. I thought they'd beat us by. I thought they'd be better, but I mean, they're right.
And
They're about where
yeah,
they're about
they're
where
about
we
the
are
same
right now.
level we are. Yeah.
So I almost called that bad, but then would be calling us bad. I expected them to be better than they were. And they probably will be. But
Yeah, the cheapest non-stop flight into Houston is $300 one way.
that's ridiculous.
Why is it so much? Huh.
With N breaking up, I think New York will be really good again. Yeah, they'll probably.
Yeah, that's true. Kira's back there. Yeah.
I think some of those teams will definitely improve some. because we're not going to grab anybody from there. So,
We
um,
are not.
so the better players that are there will improve other teams.
Oh, this one is a layover in Dallas. How close are you to Dallas?
3 hours.
So not close.
3 hours and it's in the wrong direction.
Yeah. Oh, Dallas is up there. Yeah.
I'm not saying I wouldn't drive to Dallas to pick you up, but it's definitely in the wrong direction. Like we'd almost basically have to. We wouldn't have to come back through Houston, but it would. It's
Pretty much.
yeah. Man, there's really not much. I don't want to do arena because I'm too lazy. What else was I gonna do? I already did dungeons. Could play around in dungeons a little bit. See, the end guys also said gold color, and
Did the
see what happens to them. See what happened to them. They couldn't handle the truth of being a shade of yellow and disbanded over it. Huh. I didn't know that, Talon. You offer up some really good information that I didn't currently know. Welcome, Queen Sarah. Don't forget that you hate me. See, Sarah, I didn't actually say the things that everybody else was saying. All I said was, I'll have to keep that in mind. And you seem to think that I said it, that I didn't. I don't know.
TMV is still plat 2 ridiculous? And they might be
They one of the
gold
ones.
2 by the end of this season.
They were one of the ones that got banned, that got bans or whatever.
Yeah, they were like top 5.
So Sarah, you might hate me, but I don't hate you. I think you're a wonderful person, and I wish you nothing but the best. Oh man. I met some new people today in one of the chats that I was invited to. I thought I was making friends, but not anymore.
Now they're enemies.
Yeah, for some reason, everywhere I go, I make these enemies.
For some reason.
I don't know. Last time I checked, I was a nice person.
I mean, I don't know if I'd quite go that far, but
Well, definitely not to you.
definitely not to me.
I'm definitely mean to you, but that goes both ways.
What? I've been an inspiration since as an officer for
Inspiration.
you.
Right. You keep telling yourself that. Liza says they have 25 members now. Yeah, I'd like to face them if they have
Yeah,
25.
they're done.
They're toast. Did they have like 5 bands or what happened?
I mean, they mod, so they're done.
They're a bunch of cheaters. No room for that. I had to use a energy refill just so I could do something in the game. So I'm not just talking to you about trips to New York.
I don't understand what the deal is with the flight stuff. Why is it 208? Why can you fly to New York and back for 280, but you can't fly to Atlanta under 300 one way?
No, it's
But yet you can fly through Atlanta in a connecting flight for 150.
yeah. There's no rhyme or reason to it. Talent says, "Wait, Dap, are you cheating on your lone fan with other chatters? I thought I had exclusive rights to your banter. What went wrong?" Well, Talon, eventually I gotta grow, man. I know event at first, you know, you were my first and only person that came into my chats, but now I got like 10. So I mean, you got to share me a little bit. Should have been 30 bands, yeah.
Well, you don't know if they all cheat necessarily.
Yeah, sometimes like I have friends in some of these alliances, and they're just as confused and torn up about it sometimes as anybody else. They don't even know what's going on. And before I came to Fort Loki, I was in an alliance that got a ban, and it's the worst feeling in the world. Sometimes it's alliance known and alliance wide, but for the most part, sometimes it's just one or two people that are just ruining it for everybody else.
Ooh, advanced power boost in store. Nice.
Coathanger says the price difference might have something to do with the popularity of the flight. It's going to cost more if many do not use it.
But it's 300 to fly from San Francisco to Atlanta, and it's 150 to fly from San Francisco to Atlanta to another location.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Like you're paying more money to fly less.
Because I could just get that flight and just leave in Atlanta, right? Pretty sure you could. I don't see why you can't do that.
No, they can't force you to get on the next plane.
I don't think they can. And just run away from the airport.
I mean, you just missed your connection flight,
Yeah. So funny. When are the cheapest tickets gonna be from for October, for early October? It's supposed to be like around now, right?
It should be, or before now. When I was checking last month from Houston, actually, there was some pretty good prices. But I was getting direct flights, and they were pretty good. Isn't that how New York got banned the first time? It busted the first time. I'll read the rest of it in a second. I gotta fight this Groot Junior here.
You're gonna grind him in arena?
No. I wish I could, but I can't. Alright, they said one new guy caused it all, and that's why, yeah, of course they're gonna say that. But, like, I'm talking about, I have friends in some other alliances that, not in New York, or not some of the real big ones. And, yeah, it's pretty devastating to them. And they really don't know what's happening. And they're good guys that wouldn't be involved in that stuff. King Tight. I just duped my Aegon. What sig is high enough to R4 him? I only got like 60 at the moment. Um, you can R4 him at 60. I mean, but obviously the higher the sig, the better. To retain the combo. Um, I got him at sig 200, and that's definitely a lot better than 60. But I think 60 is enough to R4 him at least. But yeah, you want to keep working on that. Oh, Pete must have posted about the store, the
Yep.
Power Start 1. That's one thing I haven't been using so much of is the Power Star 1 because I haven't been using Corvus as much in War. Because Quake doesn't use Power Start. Ow, ow. Um, and really haven't had a use for it. Dab, is there a route passing through Illinois or Indiana? They usually have, yeah, Illinois and Indiana would be a little bit out of the way for sure.
There is a route. I mean, there's a route that he could go through San Francisco.
Hey, Arrow. Yeah, I mean, it's the route any way you want to go.
As long as there's land, you can drive there.
Yeah, there's a route. It's just way out of the way, especially if to go through South Carolina then back up to yeah, wouldn't work very well. So hi, Arrow. Um, Liza says no. These guys mod their accounts are bad and they die like once. Top alliances prop has been.
I mean, Amir's profile is bad, and he usually only dies once against top alliances. So
Yeah, yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't understand why. I guess I can kind of understand why people do it, but it's like, well, why? I mean, if you can't do it the right way, I mean, you're just screwing everything up. I don't know.
you're just too honest.
No, I mean, why would you want to win that way?
Did I close the YouTube app? I did.
I mean, I love war not because of the rewards, because the rewards really aren't that great.
Right.
I love it just because of the pure competition, the fun of getting my butt kicked. No, I don't know. No, it brings something out of the game that no other game mode can. And to to do something to ruin that by just, oh, I'm not gonna die because I'm just gonna use this mod. I mean, take that would take the fun completely out of it for me.
I agree with that.
Hey, Donut Cop.
Did you feel bad for my 6-star poll?
Yeah, that's pretty awful. Um, I was really hoping for something better.
Could have been worse. Could have been a dupe.
Because there are no consequences, they still get P2 rewards with no items. Yeah, they're not real players. Yeah,
We
yeah.
could get
I
Plateau
guess. I
rewards with
mean,
no items.
I guess, but for me, it's like, I guess I have a different point of view. They're just trying to get rewards for nothing, basically. I guess. Um, for me, war is just a way of having a level of competition that, again, you can't find anywhere else in the game. You get solo content. You have Alliance Quest, but Alliance Quest is pretty. Once you get used to the map, it's the same thing over and over again. War is just different. I don't know, and it's more strategy, more. It's more fun. Yeah,
Ooh,
that's
Enzo said
yeah.
he might wake up early tomorrow. Uh-oh.
Oh, for the Cav.
People enjoy when I open crystals with Enzo. I
They
think
do.
uh,
They do enjoy that.
it's expensive fun,
Yeah, I'd say.
but it's fun.
King Tight wants to vote for a Hulkbuster buff.
Yes, let's do it.
Dreaming that 6-star poll is going to save you one of these years. Kabam will content that only he can do. I don't know what you can do that Hulkbuster can do that nobody else can do, but okay. Chess versus checkers. Your last 6-star was call. I opened 3 of the feature crystals. Okay.
Like Heat Cull would be completely useless, but at least he'd be fun.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to have a 6-star call. I'd take him. Actually, when Xavier pulled Corvus, at first I thought it was call because I didn't have a direct view of the screen as he was doing it, and at first I thought it was, and then I got a better look and I was like, oh, even better.
Just a tad.
Donut Cop would like a buff as well. 660. Yeah.
Your Hulkbuster is 660. Holy shit! It's a pretty juicy Hulkbuster.
Juicy. Juicy, juicy. All right. Anybody know if Brian has gone live yet? We're at 12:09 Central Time, so technically he should be.
I don't. Is he on? He's not on yet. Oh, he's up to 90,000 subs.
Oh wow. So we're basically the same.
You're almost there.
90,000, less than 200. Yeah, it's about the same. About the same.
Hey, combined, we're over 1,000.
All right, except probably we have a lot of the same ones, so I don't know if I have enough different ones than you
Oh,
to
that's true.
put you over 1,000.
Yeah, you might not.
But maybe.
You got 19 people
19.
in a huge raid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he,
that's
he
true.
can't help but notice us this time. Of course, yesterday we do it, and he didn't even know if it was a raid or not, if it was just some people saying I dapped it up. And then he's like, okay, I think it is a raid. It's like, jeez, I got to get this guy to recognize us. I tell you what. Yeah, so someone come up with a really good hashtag because yeah, thanks Meta. A really good hashtag so that he knows we mean business. Because yeah. Tap the trivia champ. No, we're not going to insult Dreamin'. He was nice enough to come on stream and talk about flights with me today.
I know. What's more entertaining than bitching about why a flight into Atlanta is so expensive?
Drive and dap. What else we got? Gonna get something good here. What do you think, Dreamin'? You always go with we're not going to talk about the belt buckles.
You could go with
BG,
hashtag
it's a
paper.
DAP raid. You got to be pretty specific. This is a DAP raid.
You could do that. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, exactly, Lizer. This is a DAP raid. Yeah, there'd be no way for him to not recognize it as a DAP raid. And we got more than 4 people, so he's got to see it, right?
You got 21
No,
people in
meta,
here. Damn.
meta, meta. You don't go to bed. Yeah, you raid and then you go to bed. Yeah, don't go anywhere yet. I need every person I can to.
Meta's 5% of the viewership.
Yeah, exactly. I can't lose 5%. Oh, I didn't steal it. You actually typed it first, there, Lizer. You get the credit. Dap is for cracks. What the heck, Arrow? Arrow, you're crazy. You're crazy.
Why isn't he starting?
I don't know. He's late, maybe. Dreamin' cheats and still loses. That's what Dale says.
Yeah, Dale always speaks nonsense.
Well, one thing about Dreamin' is he does a lot of his fights live, so there's no way that we can say that he's cheating in any way.
Oh, I think he's talking about trivia.
Oh, I see. Okay, I got you.
Do you want to fight the Omega if I can get you there?
Do I want to fight the Omega with who?
You have 3 god tier champions.
No, I don't fight Omega.
Void can do the Omega fight because he'll block him.
I don't do Omega fights. I would
Ever?
actually no, I haven't. I haven't fought Omega once. Well, I think I did with Corvus one time just for the fun of it. But did your kids tell you to get a puppy yet? No, no puppy. What DAP is crack and hole filler man? What the hell, Arrow? What the? Dap, the reigning and undisputed trivia champion. Don't forget retired. Like, I'm retired from a trivia. I'm now hosting. The reigning undisputed trivia and always will be undefeated because I'm not doing another one.
Well, you'll have to do another one.
Why?
What do you mean, why? You have to defend the title.
Defend what title? This is your thing, not mine.
Yeah, but you gotta
I
give me a
I
rematch.
I came in, give the people a show, show everybody that you're not as smart as you think you are, and call it a day. You know?
Oh, man.
Dap. Oh, I get the dap part. Okay, okay, guys, I get it now. Yeah, dap, the sealant type filler type thing. No, dap
Someone
is.
made that joke today.
Yeah, it was today or
I had no
yesterday.
idea. I had no idea what it was about.
Yeah, yeah, I know what they're talking about, but no, dap is definitely my initials. So I did not name myself after a Home Depot product.
You didn't.
I did not.
Interesting.
Dap is my initials. Are my initials. What's the correct English there?
You're asking the wrong
Yeah,
person.
you're a math teacher, not an English teacher.
Correct.
You thought I named myself for crack filler? No, afraid not. Afraid not. Although they probably named it after me, to be honest. And the competitors, they have a slogan. They say, "Don't dap it up," because Dap could sponsor the. Yeah, Dap the Great, sponsored by Dap. Need to fill cracks? Try Dap.
Are you gonna compete at Comic Con? Are you gonna go up on the stage and stuff?
I have no idea. I have never been, so I don't even know what it's all about.
They always have some sort of tournament.
Yeah,
We're all gonna do it. You gotta do it.
oh man.
No one is better under
It's
pressure in
it's
front of an audience than you are. It's made for you.
right.
You and Enzo. Enzo's gonna die in like 6 seconds,
Do you
no matter what the
do you
challenge
remember what
is.
happened when Brian raided me during my my stream for Legends run?
You rose to the occasion.
I rose to the occasion.
Absolutely.
The champion rose to the occasion. I don't know if I did.
I mean, you had a poor matchup. You tried to do it with Thing, where you have to like not touch the phone. It's tough.
Was that the thing run? Because I did
Your
him one.
Thing run was like could not understand how you could mess that up so badly.
Yeah.
Because you literally go into the corner, do nothing. Like you do nothing.
Yeah, I know. It
Then when he
was.
throws a special, you just swipe back as fast as you can, and then you do nothing again.
Yeah, you're trying to talk me through it, and I couldn't get it through my thick skull, I guess. You're like, why are you blocking?
Yeah,
Stop!
literally
Stop
do
blocking!
nothing. Literally just stand there. No, finally he's live.
Oh man. Yeah, that thing fight was interesting. BG is live. All right, I think we get. All right, let's make sure he knows that this is a DAP raid. All right, guys, thank you for stopping by tonight. Sorry for the short stream, but I couldn't get started till later. But I will see you guys later in the week. All right, thanks, guys.